They've got Wagner. Derek Lively is out there with MP. And it's Funk in at the 2-guard spot. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Branham. To the left wing. Here's Hendricks. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Solomon. The shot that time not on target. Here's Bolden. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Craig. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. MP scanning the floor. And they double up MP. Pass to Funk. 4 on the clock. Here's Solomon. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Deflects the pass. To the middle. Goes up from the block. He got a piece of it.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Again, the miss by Dallas. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's rejected. And a pass break now. The Mavericks on the run. That puts them in the lead.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
Throw good, MP. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Pippen, covered by MP. Tries again, and Craig lays it up and in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Lively. And that one drops for him.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Craig. Williamson comes in for Hendricks. Black's checked in for Bolden. We'll make substitutions. New Orleans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls for Craig. Mavericks trail by 4. They've got MP. Derek Lively is out there with Wagner. And it's Funk in at the 2. So that 2 Dallas starts the second with.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Down low. Here's Craig. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. New Orleans leading by 4. To the right. Side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Derek Lively. Grant, he played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
That free throw misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line. And those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He dropped 27 points, and he was very efficient from the field. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
To to the paint. Here's Craig. And he slams it in one-handed.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
From deep, MP. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pippen, pass to Craig. Down low. And the basket by Pippen. Pippin's got his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Solomon. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Pass to Branham, to the middle. Out to the right wing. Offensive board. Craig. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will... half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's New Orleans up by 4, and we'll see it. Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
So for New Orleans right now. And it's Craig in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Hendricks gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
MP inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Solomon's got 14 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Mavericks trail by 4. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
But the defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And New Orleans shooting around 53%. A nice number. Here's Pippen. Hits the trifecta. Pippin's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And here's MP from outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Pippen. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
For the tie. And Wagner with the layup. And it's all knotted up.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pippen, pass to Craig. Pass to Hendricks. From deep. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
MP is doubled. Here's Funk. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Craig's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the wing on the left. Branham. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. New Orleans making a change here. Blacks checked in. And as we head deeper. New Orleans leading by 13. They've got Derek Lively. MP is out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Funk in at shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Craig passes to Branham. Funk with a rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Yes, it's good. Solomon's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Pippen. Lively grabs the miss. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Offensive rebound. Pass to MP. Tries yet again. Another one falls for Dallas.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Pippen. And the bucket is good. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Pelicans have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Down low. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 9 points now in the second half.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Pippen pass to Bolden. To the paint. Mavericks with the rebound. MP outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Lively finds MP. Ooh, great D that time from Craig.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Branham. Here's Pippen. Covered by MP. The putback. It's rebounded by Wagner. Mavericks trail by 8. To the middle. And he gets the bucket. Solomon's got 26 points.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Here's Pippen. Blocked. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Craig. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game. Working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing them with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to New Orleans coach address the team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far, don't let up now. Guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
And Allie, thanks. Chalk up 2 there.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, someway made this a thrilling finale.
Inside. Here's Hendricks. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Shooting for the Oilers.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Pass to Funk. Here's Solomon. Cash. And that one brings him within 1.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Right wing. Tries to break his ice. And he buries it.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
To tie it up. Duran with a rebound. Here's New Orleans now. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left in the 4th. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And an intentional foul right there.
Frank Wagner. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Toronto. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're losing by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. All right, guys, what do you think? And so the Pelicans take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
All right, so here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4" and wingspan of 6'11". Now, I love this build just because it can have an 80 drive and dunk that you can get the Devin Booker dunking package. If you have a 60 vertical with that, it's like you are.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Vincent. And it's House in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, we've got Derek Lively. MP is out there with Wagner. And it's Cortez in at the four-man position. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Two of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason. And I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
MP inside. Defended by Vincent. Misses from short range. Going inside. And Lively pulls it down. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the left wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. Add in scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
The line for Dallas.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Houston making a switch here. McGee's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite. Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA. Selected second overall in 2021.
Both free throws good from Green.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
MP inside. Defended by Vincent. MP, that's for two. It's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Vincent's shot is good.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The drive by MP. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Vincent. Got a piece of it. Here's Funk, guarded by Green. Wagner kicks to MP. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by McGee.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
3 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
MP outside. Here's Cortez. Back to MP.
In the first. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Houston. This time they met in Houston.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the right side. McGee finds Green, and then Smith with the dunk.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Vincent is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the 3.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Rockets leading by 16. Smith outside. Here's Vincent. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He scored 31 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. That game proved why he's a star in this league. Another great performance. Somebody you pay to watch. We're all excited to see what he does tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Mavericks making a switch here. The team's checked in. Drew's checked in for Houston. House comes in for Jalen Green. Now here is McGee. 12 points for him. And Lively pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Count that one. 10 points for MP.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Vincent the pass to Drew. Good on the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 18.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
MP, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. Lively. It's good from inside.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Vincent. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rebound by House. Rockets leading by 16. To the paint. McGee's shot is off. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Dishes to MP. Pass to Lively. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lively's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Vincent's shot is good.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And here's MP for 3. Goes back up. And it's Lively laying it in. Lively's got 6 in the quarter.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a
37. The Rockets. 51.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got MP. Franz Wagner is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Funk in at leading guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Vincent got a hand on it. Passes to House from outside the arc. Another miss by Houston.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Vincent misses.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
It's rebounded by Houston. Here's House. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
2. Substitution on the court.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. MP, that's for 2. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's McGee. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Drives to the hoop. He doesn't hit that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
58, the Rockets. 70.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Vincent, and there's House. And it's Roddy in at the 2-guard spot.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why.
Oh, with authority!
That is a monster finish.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Solomon with the bucket.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Here's Roddy. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Solomon, no good. Houston leading by 9. Pass to Vincent. It's tipped. And here's Wagner. And there's the pass to Solomon. And MP throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Roddy. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Hold the pass to Solomon. Here's Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Powell with it. Now defended by Şengün. Deep 2 from Wagner. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead. Timeout called the Rockets. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves, Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and get... A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Solomon, no good. Houston leading by 4. Lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Funk. He dishes it to MP. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And he banks in the layup. Solomon's got 23.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Styles from deep. Houston now working with the new shot clock. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's off as well, so he misses both. It falls!
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Timeout call for Rockets. They lead by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Here's Funk. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge,
Ready to stand apart from the competition? Today, we take a look at your shoes and how to make your own shoe in the Shoe Creator.
From the main menu, navigate to Features and open Shoe Creator, and start with selecting your brand and cut.
Let your imagination run wild from here. Dream up the perfect pattern and color combination and save your shoe.
Ready to wear your shoe in My Career? Head to the appropriate store of your brand, and you'll find your shoes under colorways when you scroll to the
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the... Hello and welcome to the NBA. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Edwards, also Darius Garland out there. And it's Gray in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, they've got Wagner. Derek Lively is out there with MP. It's Gravett in at the 4. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And it's good. 2 points.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Wagner, the pass to MP. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
And here's Garland. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State. And the basket by Edwards.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Potter, he's checked in for MP. Mavericks trail by 6. On the court for Minnesota. They've got Darius Garland. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gray in at the 3 slot. Solomon good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Garland. There's the triple. Lively grabs a miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Powell. Back to MP. 3-pointer. It's tipped. Now here's Garland. Here's Jeffries. And that one goes. Beating him with a lead pass.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Powell passes to MP. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Right side Garland. Pass to Gray. This one for 3. Lively grabs the miss.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
They get it back.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 6 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Here's Garland. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Phillips. Over to the wing. Down low. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Dallas calls time here. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic was tremendous. He picked up 29 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. And performances like that validate his star status. Someone you expect to take over a game. Should be fun to see what he does in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this one. Fires for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Trey, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Minnesota.
Your Mavericks, 32. The Timberwolves, 38.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the Mavericks now. 6-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. They've got Derek Lively. MP is out there with Wagner. And it's Gravett in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to MP. Wagner, left side. Hook loose. And here they come. Here's Garland. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Solomon, good. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Gray. Here's Garland. 10 points for him. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
And here's MP from outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Garland. Lets it fly. Mavericks with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Edwards for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 8. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like...
Nah, man. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got it.
Dallas is shooting at a respectable 49%. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Darius Garland is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Terry in at the small forward.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Mavs. Trailing by 8. To the inside. Solomon good. Solomon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And what a night for Garland. He does this every once in a while. It just explodes.
Powell left side. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Garland, no good. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Wagner, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Terry. And it's all from three-point range.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Sinks the tray. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
MP up top, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Gromit. Back to MP. No good with a layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Got a hand on it. And they'll get another chance. Terry, the pass to Jeffries. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. Another miss by Garland. Mavericks trail by 4. Down low from 7 feet away. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by MP.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're on top by 2. A minute 37 left in the final quarter. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. Oh, big time right there.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G slam cam. Solomon, good.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for them in their last game, too. But when it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
Huge basket to tie the game.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas. Up top, Powell. Guarded by Edwards. MP against Garland. Walker on the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Drop it. It's in!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Edwards, a pass to Garland. He connects! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Oh, what a make by Garland. That takes ice water veins to get done.
Pass to Gromit. And here's Wagner. For the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the
substitution
checked in for the Timberwolves. Sadiq Bey comes in for Gray. Edwards out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Phillips in at the 4.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
And we've played just over a minute here in overtime. Ball taking his time here. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. It's blocked. MP MP outside. Driving in. Takes it into the teeth of the D. And converts the layup. Solomon's got 37. Timeout called. The Timberwolves. They're down by 4. And there's 1:38 left to play in overtime.
And once again, for your junior defense crew.
MP against ball. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And Dallas calls time here. They're leading by 2. 1:29 left in the OT period. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Wagner finds Powell. MP with it. Minnesota with a rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Gray. Oh, and they take the lead.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
MP, the pass to Lively. No good there.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Edwards against Powell. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
From deep, MP. Here's Lively. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. Now Edwards. They grab their own miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wagner finds MP. Oh, it's balled! Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 1. 5 ticks left in the first overtime period. Your thoughts, guys?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Edwards shoots over Powell. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
That wraps up our 11th season of NBA 2K TV.
We have had so much fun with you, the community. Thanks to all of you for making this another successful 2K TV season.
Definitely, and we're already hard at work on Season 12. We have so much in store for you for NBA 2K26.
I cannot wait for 2K26.
But until then, remember, you can access all past 2K TV episodes from the main menu. You'll find tips on how to improve your game.
The main event is kicking into motion. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Derek Lively. MP is out there with Wagner. And it's Robin in at the 4. And for Houston, the post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Vincent. And it's House in at the small forward position. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Vincent with it. Pass to House. Shoots over Wagner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
MP inside. Guarded by Green. Solomon with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Down low. Şengün passes to Vincent. Good defense by MP. Wagner outside. On the wing, MP. Defended by Vincent. Pass to Grovit. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from the wing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Outside, Green. Another miss by Houston. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Solomon, no good. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Green.
What a nimble move by Green, making it very hard for the defender to stay in front of him.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. MP up top. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here in the game. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Vincent is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's McGee. Then it's Lewis. And it's House in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He added 29 points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Rockets making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Lively, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Vincent, his last outing with 20 points. House. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And MP throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The shot by House is no good. Dallas leading by 4. Wagner outside. The pass to Sullivan. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Vincent misses. Dallas with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Potter the pass to Sullivan. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a
And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead.
Your Rockets 30. The Mavericks 39. And your Rockets USA.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. MP's really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got MP. Wagner is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Grovett in at the power forward. MP, that's for 2. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Kicks to Smith. Pass to House. Here's Şengün. Lively defending. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively.
Houston ball.
Here's Vincent. Still yet to score. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Solomon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Out left to the wing. MP against Green. Count it. Solomon's got the lead up to 9 now for the man. Mavericks.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Green in the post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Solomon. Rebound by House. House has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Vincent. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Vincent, the bounce pass. Smith right side. The rebound by Grovett. Grovett's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's MP. Pass to Potter. Over Vincent. Again, the Mavericks score.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Green down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Make the noise if you want a green t-shirt.
For the Rockets. Rockets trail by 10. They've got House. Lewis is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's McGee. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And the call will be against Derek Lively.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Smith on the wing. Houston moving the ball around. Good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Ball stolen, and here they come. Here's House, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Wagner outside. MP, that's for 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
For the Mavericks, 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Vincent. A 3-pointer, no good.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Solomon. And the basket is good. Solomon's got 9 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Dallas. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Here's Vincent. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Kept alive. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Come to me.
Here's Vincent. Looking to end the run. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 16. Pass to Grovett. Walker on the wing. Here's Grovett. Back to MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal
That's
foul.
on Jalen Green.
Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for MP. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. MP against Green, and Green slams it in.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Here's Solomon, and it's in there. Solomon's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green against MP. The drive by Green. 2 points. That one goes.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Dallas calls timeout. They're ahead by 16. 1:53 left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Mavericks leading by 16. The feed now to MP. And MP throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job.
Here's McGee. That's tipped.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
MP inside. McGee's there. Lively. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
All the officials are all over that one.
First personal foul.
Free throw drops for House. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Franz Wagner. MP is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Gravett in at the 4. And for Miami, they've got De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bosch in at the 4-man position. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now here's Fox. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
MP inside. And that one's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Inside. Here's Bosch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. It's stolen by Lively. McDaniels against MP. McDaniels with some nice D. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul.